Hey guys, my name is Timo from Mauritius, Sotheby's International Realty, and welcome to another episode of 2-Minute Tuesdays, where we explore various topics around purchasing property in Mauritius, living in Mauritius, and just answering general questions that you may have. And today is one that's very close to my heart, and it's choosing the right real estate agent. And we operate in an extremely competitive market. There are, at last count, over 400 registered estate agents in Mauritius. And a lot of people ask, well, how do we know who to use? How do we know we're going to get access to or exposure to all the best properties that are available? And my advice to you would be do your homework. So the real estate market in Mauritius and how it's governed has always been a bit unregulated, but in 2020 the Real Estate Agents Authority Act was passed, and the real objective of this act was to regulate the real estate sector, if I could call it that, especially when it comes to agents. Unfortunately, since then, it was in the middle of COVID, and that act hasn't really been implemented, and as a result, our industry unfortunately is not yet completely regulated. What that means is that there are a lot of guys out here who are offering services but who are not necessarily best placed and who have your best interests at heart. And hence the reason I believe that going with a reputable estate agent is very, very important. Some of the leading regional and global brands are present. They are governed by their own internal brand policies, and as a result, the agents who you'll be using are trained well, they are experienced, and they know the markets that they're operating in really, really well. And most importantly, they have access to most of the developments that are happening on the island. Most of the biggest developers are most comfortable working with the reputable estate agents. And one of the difficulties we face is when clients come onto the island, obviously they don't know the island, and they start logging inquiries across the spectrum with a whole host of agents, and it becomes a bit of a bun fight, to be honest. Different agents trying to show you the same properties, and my advice to you is pick one agent. An agency like Mauritius Sotheby's International Realty and a few of the other leading agencies on the island, we have access to 99% of the properties that are available on the island, be it from a developer or from a resale perspective. And the reality is you're going to have someone, a dedicated agent, who's going to hold your hand right from beginning to end. And it's not just about the real estate, it's all these other topics that I'm covering in all these various videos. They're going to be able to educate you on those various topics and really assist you through this process. So yeah, my advice is really do your homework, pick an agency that you're comfortable with, and then stick with that agency by and large to take you through the process. Obviously, if at the end of the day they don't offer the service you are expecting, you move on. But stick with one agency. They're going to look after you. They're going to give you unbelievable service. And if you are dedicated to them, I assure you they're going to be dedicated to you. So I hope that answers a bit of the question around how to pick a real estate agent and who to work with. At Mauritius Sotheby's International Realty, we are vastly experienced agents. We operate to very high standards, and everything we do is to the book. So if you're looking for that kind of agency and that kind of agent, give us a shout. From me, Timo, and our team at Mauritius Sotheby's and the 2-Minute Tuesday team, that's a wrap for this week. See you next time. Cheers.